Damon, show me.
Tell them how you really feel.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Trijam 116 stream, where we will be creating a game from scratch in 3 hours. Damon, main screen.
Showing your computer screen.
This is the Trijam in question, 116. The theme for this week is Stay There, Don't Move. Submission's due in 5 hours, so we're cutting it very short, very close. I've done the usual thing of starting up just a boilerplate game, and I've got a couple tabs of things that I think will help us with the game idea I have in mind. So, this is our boilerplate game, and without further ado, let's get cracking. So, Damon, 3-hour timer. He never likes this command. Damon, 3-hour timer.
3-hour timer has begun.
There we go. We're into the 3 hours. So, this is the Trijam 116 game, and first thing I'm gonna do is modify the CSS like I always do. So we'll say margin 0, padding 0. Canvas will be display block. That'll put it up in the corner of the game screen instead of pushed off to the side a little. And we'll open our game.js and replace these values with window.innerWidth and window.innerHeight. Now the game spans full screen, so if they were playing it on a phone, for example, it would look like this. Whereas if they were playing it on a desktop computer, it might look like this. Because I want this game to be responsive, so to speak. So, first things first, I want to make some assets that we'll use for our game. So, we'll make a character, make them like 100 by 100. Start drawing our character. This game I'm gonna make like a top-down sort of stealthy game. So we're gonna draw our character from the top down. Let's give him like brown hair. Zoom in slightly. There we go. And we'll give him a head. Those of you who have played top-down role-playing games will be familiar with what I'm about to draw. We'll give them, turn on symmetry. Actually, we're going to make another layer too. How do we do that? Layer. New layer. Let's move it down. And then, give him like a sort of, why don't we make him green, like a olive sort of green for his shoulders. Let's just turn this off for a second. Finish connecting that up. Fill that in. Now we have a character from the top down. And we need to give them arms and legs. We won't see them in this part of the animation, but... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, now he's a little bit more in the center. So, let's make a new frame. And we'll tag this as the first frame. This will be new tag guy, or thief. We'll call him thief. Thief idle. Now this is going to be our thief run animation. So, give him darker green for arms. Turn off the symmetry. And actually we'll make a new layer too. New layer. This will be for his arms. Make another one for his legs. Let's actually name them. Arms. Legs. Head. Shoulders. Shoulders. Oops. Head. Shoulders. I think it's with an E. I'm not really sure. Anyway, on to the arms. Draw one arm going out from this side. And another going back slightly. Give him a hand on each one. Then, let's do some legs. Don't need to rename it. For his legs, let's make it like a dark... I'm going to try and avoid darker colors because you'll see later in the game we're going to be drawing... So, we're going to be doing a lot of darkness in this game. So first off, leg going out like that. Parallel with the hand, and then another leg going back, and we'll give him brown shoes. Something like that. That one we can just see the shoe a little bit at the end there. Actually, not even. I like it better not even. So now we'll go option B. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Option N. Nope. I always forget what the shortcuts are in this program. Just do option. Oh, N. Yeah, that did work. Okay. So now, for the legs, we'll cut them. Turn on onion skinning. In front of sprite. So now we can see the differences between this frame and our last frame. We'll draw this out again, but this time it's gonna come out a little more from the bottom. And we'll see the shoe this time. And 4. Same color, yep. This one. Have it move more onto the tip of his foot. So we'll see a bit more of the shoe. Oops. It's not perfect, but you know, it'll do. Also just occurred to me that the hair color is the same color as the shoes, so maybe let's make the shoes purple, I guess. Yeah. There we go. And now we'll cut the arms. We'll redraw the arms. I think we were using this green. No, we were using this green. Now this arm will be out more. As will this arm. Give them hands again. Now, if we toggle around on the frames. Oh, the pants color changes. That's odd. Guess we were using this blue. Yeah. Jeez. Alright. Arms kind of look like they're growing out of him instead of moving, but whatever. We only got 2 hours and 49 minutes left, so can't be too picky. So now we'll copy all of these frames. Paste them. This is always a part of this program that gives me so much trouble. It's just copying and pasting frames around. I don't know why. Anyway, there we go. Not perfect, but whatever. Idle state again. Move that there. And now we're just going to do another pass of this walk cycle, but from the other side. Onion skin a little. Oh gosh. What have I done? So we kicked out with the left leg last time, so this time we should kick out with the right leg. Let's start with the legs. Get it roughly the same way out, same distance out. Make it a little bit smaller this time, because I think I messed that up slightly last time. That's okay. So a little bit of the purple in the shoe, not the whole frame. Do the arms next. Arms is this color, I think. Arm, hand. And it's starting to look like a walk animation. Ooh, it's pretty bad, isn't it? Whatever. And turn on the onion skinning again, and we will cut the arms and the legs. Start with the legs again. Draw this out a little more. Cut it off about there again, but have it go a little further out from the knee, and give it a bit of a shoe. Actually, drop the other leg.
I'm cutting dice. Look at these eyes. They're not here to please you. There was a time you could be mine. Before all that you put me through. I knew that you were trouble, but I
And
think you're
what's now the arms?
I'm living in this bubble and it makes you so mad. You can say hello, but I don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me. Don't need you to like me.
If we have time at the end, maybe we'll come back in and touch up his animation a bit, make it a little cleaner. This is pretty rough, but that's okay. That's the point of a 3-hour game jam, people. Alright, just copy this. Move it over here. Turn off the onion skinning and let's see our finished walk animation. Looks like enough of a walk for me. The idea is this is a top-down, like straight eagle-eye view of the guy's head. And I'm happy with that. That'll do. So we'll tag this as Steve. And save it as a Trijam 16 asset, not 15. Call it Beef. Then we'll export him. And we'll go output file plus JSON, trim cells, or sprite and cells. For some reason I've always found this works best, is if you just leave the frame as the item file name. All the rest can stay the same. So that's our thief exported. Now, let's import our thief and put him in the game. Boot scene.js, this.load.ace, right? Call it thief. Texture URL is assets/thief.png. Atlas URL is assets/thief.json, our freshly exported stuff from Asprite. Then we'll create from Asprite our thief animations. Open up our game scene. And why don't we just drop in our thief and say this.cat.play. What did I call the thief, capital thief, idle, capital thief run? Key is thief run. Repeat, -1. Let's see how this looks. And there's our thief. Beauty. So now I'm going to actually ditch all of this. Ditch the update function entirely for now. We might bring it back in the future, I'm not sure. And the first thing I'm going to do that's a little bit interesting is we're going to load in this Phaser nav mesh plugin, which allows us to basically make, it's like a pathfinding algorithm. So if we start here, it'll make paths to wherever we specify, from wherever we specify. Pretty cool. I'm going to use this for the controls for our main character, guy we just drew. So first things first, I'm just going to install the plugin. npm install whatever it's called, usage, Phaser-nav mesh. Phaser nav mesh. Now that that's installed, we'll reboot up the server. And we're going to jack the implementation of this plugin. So in our game scene, we'll go here, we'll say Phaser nav mesh plugin, import that, and then we'll plug it in as a plugin. Haha, funny guy. Make sure there's no errors, we're good. Now, to use it, it's going to get a little technical, but... Oh, right, yes, they have a map example in here first. So why don't we do that? We'll make a basic tile map first. Back to Asprite for that. Do 100 by 100 tiles. And we're just going to make it really basic because 3 hours and we're already 20 minutes in. So basically we just want like a ground tile, which can be like, here, let's turn on tile mode first so we can see what we're doing. And then use my drawing tablet again. Oops. Maybe make this a little smaller, 2 pixels, yeah. And then we'll use the line tool, 2 pixels. And we're just gonna start drawing some brick lines. So we'll have like a light gray for the background, light blue, whatever, works. Actually, yeah, gray. And then a dark gray, or dark brown by the look of it, brown gray. Oops. Tool. These are going to be our brick background. I'm going to zoom it in just a touch. things nice in a row. Rows, plural. Alright, let's take a look at this from 100% zero. 50, 100. That looks like bricks to me. And I think our wall, which is going to be the next tile, can just be just a basic, very dark gray. So this, but like HSVO, trying to lighten this down even more. And that can be our wall. So we'll call this tiles. Say export. Nope. Export spreadsheet. We're not going to trim anything. And we don't need the output data. We just need tiles, and that should give us some tiles to work with. There they are. So now we'll make a new tile set in tile based on Trijam 116 assets tiles. 100 by 100, that works. That's what we had. And we'll save it as games, Trijam 116 assets, call it tiles. Now this is going to be our floor, this is going to be our wall. So on our wall, we want to put a collides boolean. Check it, so it's true, save that. And that's pretty much it. Now, in tiled, we can go new map and make it a square map, I guess. 100 by 100, that's probably a lot. Yeah, 10,000 pixels by 10,000 pixels, that's definitely a lot. Now we'll go, oops, Trijam 116, that's right. We'll call this map, or we'll call this level 1, because if we have time, maybe we'll start making multiple levels, that would be cool. So call this tiles, make a new object layer called spawn, and actually we'll call it walls, and another tile layer called background or floor. So, zoom in a bit, start drawing our map. We'll just make a little basic map for now, nothing special, just kind of a dummy map.
Quiet's driving me insane. Silence rattles in my brain. Yeah,
Yeah, just for the whole thing. And then we'll put some interesting walls on, like so. There we go. Got some walls. So we'll save that, and we'll export it. Export as level1 dot JSON. And in our game's boot scene, we now have to load this in. So we'll say this dot load first the image, which is tiles. We'll call it assets/tiles.png. Then we'll load in tile map tile JSON. Call this level1 assets/level1.json. I think that's all we need. Let's just make sure we don't have any errors. We're good. Now, let's basically copy what he's got going on here. Go with that. And create static layer is actually deprecated, so we'll say create layer. Walls. Now, did we have a walls? Yes, we did. We'll create another layer called floor layer based off the floor. And that's just so that our floor will show up. This should be level 1. Tiles is fine because we named it the same. And wall layer collides true. Set the collision property. That's good. We have that hooked up as well. Now, this is where we start getting interesting. So let's say const mc spawn equals what is it? Tile map dot get object layer spawn 0. That should reference the first and only object in our spawn layer, which we actually haven't put in yet, so we'll put it now. We'll call this mc spawn. Re-export that. And we'll say this dot add dot. We're actually going to use a follower because we're eventually going to have our guy following this path that we're creating with the clicks. So first we need just an empty path. We'll make it like that. Or actually I'll just make it null. And then we'll say this dot path is the path that he should follow. X can be mc spawn dot x. Y can be mc spawn dot y. And the texture will be feet. See if that adds our guy. Cannot read property 2 of undefined. Okay, let's ditch the follower for now. No, still something with that map. Level 1. Weird. Okay, we've got some bug we need to figure out here. Cannot read property 2 of undefined. So something's going wrong with parsing the tile map. Assets level1.json, so we have the level 1. Okay, so it's probably not the loader. Something in here it doesn't like.
I remember the days, always at the same place, the same people every day. I will never forget this black old Corvette standing in front of my way. We were both in high school. I thought I was a fool. Oh, when I was
Tile map. We'll find out where it's erroring.
you keep drawing.
Okay, so it's right there. Oh, I see what's happening. I missed this. External tile sets unsupported. Use embedded tile sets. Then everything will be fine.
You on a Sunday.
So let's see if we can re-export this. We might have to redraw it on the map, and we don't. So that's cool.
You taste like candy. You on a Sunday.
Now let's get cracking again. We'll say this dot cameras dot main dot start follow this dot MC MC, and we'll just assign that. Oop, cannot read property X is undefined.
I remember the night
Song.
when you kissed me goodbye.
It's just console log this.
Just
Oh, I think I know what's going on here.
next day
Oops.
you were gone. Back to calling.
It should be dot objects 0.
I still want
There we go. And now it's centered on our character.
like candy. Eat you on a
Cool.
Sunday. Feel so
Now we need to start working on this path following logic. And I did a little bit of practicing with this, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember it all. So let's see how this goes.
Does it taste like candy?
So let's hit up the example this guy has. So
Tasty.
path will either be null or an array of PhaserJS point objects. So I think the first thing we need to do is make a path when they click. So we'll say this dot input dot on,
Eat you on a
pointer
Sunday.
down,
Feel so bittersweet.
give it a
knowing
function,
I can live.
and we will need the pointer object, so we'll put that as an argument.
You on a Sunday. I can feel
Const
the beat
world.
of my heart and grit.
World x
'Cause it tastes like
world
candy.
y equals pointer. Then we'll say this business. Oh, okay, so first we can just build the mesh so that we don't have to do every time. So we can do this up here while we're doing the map stuff. Const nav mesh. From wall layer, check. And then we'll say const path equals navmesh.findPath, but instead of these values, we're going to say this.mc.x and this.mc.y, and x that we're going to will be the world x that we extracted from the pointer, and the world y. Let's just console log this and see what we get. And I tell you that. There we go. Let's try this. Point. Alright, so we're getting an array of points. Very good. So now let's look at drawing the line between them. Draw polygon. I almost said Blender. Yeah, polygon. Here we go. So, we need geometry. Geom from Phaser. And then we'll say const polygon equals new geom.polygon. Nope. Polygon from points, which is path. I think that'll work. And then we'll say stroke. Oh, we need a graphics object, so we'll say this dot gfx equals this.add.curvegraphics. We'll say this.gfx.stroke stroke style, line style, I think. Yeah, line style is width of 4, color of 0x, I don't know, FF 33 CC, sure, alpha of 1. Then we'll say this.gfx dot stroke points, poly.points, and we're actually going to use false here. They're using true, but that's because they want it to close the shape, but we don't. We want it to leave the shape open. So let's see. And there we go. Now we're drawing lines from our character. Sweet. So now the next step, I say, is to get the character to follow the lines, which will be a little tricky, but where there's a will. Phaser 3 path follower. This one's usually the Pathfinder example I go for. So they add a follower, attach it to a path, and this is the magic function we're looking for here. But we need to do some converting, I think. So I don't think if we just drop this in, obviously replace lemming with our guy, which is this.mc. Let's just try doing this. I don't think it'll work, but path equals poly points, maybe? Yeah, so that didn't work. Let's just try maybe poly, just in case something magically works, but I don't think so. So now, we gotta do what? Yeah. So they're using curves.path, which takes a starting value, then you can spline it to a bunch of x and y values. So really, if we get curves in here as well, we can work with this. We can say this.path equals curves.path, starting point of this.mc.mc.x, this.mc.y dot spline 2, and that takes an array of points. So we'll say points array. We'll make that. Now here, points array equals that. And then we'll say path dot for each point, for every point, we will push with the fancy new ES6 pushing. Points array equals dot points array, and then we'll say point dot x, point dot y. Let's try this. Ooh, spline 2 of undefined. That's weird. That's a long points array. Okay, so it's an array of points. Just make sure we're using the path and spline 2 thing right. Yeah, path spline 2. dummy values here. Wait, actually, hold on. Console log our points array again. Yeah. They are just numbers. Cannot read property spline. Oh, spline 2 of undefined. Oh, jeez. We forgot a new keyword. Oh, still not like it. mc.x, start mc.y. Triple confirm we're actually doing this right with the curves thing. New curves.path. New curves.path. Start point, end point, or start point. Start point and points array. Why don't we try and visualize this path? Because they've got this draw function of paths. So say this dot path dot, what is it? Draw. And we'll put in this dot gfx and whatever 128 is. Get rid of the other drawing function. Cannot read properly get start point. You can call Maybe we have to reset the path. Set path. I think that's what we're doing here. Yeah, set path. Hey, he's moving. Oh, he's repeating. So repeat 0, duration, blah blah, whatever, sure. So he's also not facing the right way. Oops. Still going back. Oh, yo-yo is true. Yes. So maybe we should rotate him slightly. Ooh, we might have to do this in the image. But that would be tricky at this point. Looks like he's about 90 degrees off. Silence me phone. So, yeah, he looks like he's about 90 degrees off. So let's just try, see what there is for like a rotation offset or something. Phaser 3, path follower, rotation offset. Path follower, rotation. Path rotation offset. Fancy that. Is added to the rotation value. So this allows you to rotate. Yeah, cool. Is there a set function for that? Nope. So path rotation offset. Alright, so path rotation offset. Let's say up here we'll say this.mc.path rotation offset equals 90. I don't know if this is degrees, it's probably radians. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's just console log in. Just to see if we're setting it in the right place. Yep, path rotation offset. Let's, there we go. Oh, it doesn't have it by default. It makes me think this isn't the right property. This is Rex Rainbow's version of path following, but we don't want that. Change path, wave path, start at. Yeah, this isn't really what we want. Okay, we still got 2 hours, so we've got some time. Can I do it like this? Rotation offset?
Now you know why I had to go. I still love you. I hope you know. Can't deny the truth. We were never meant to be.
Rotation
Sorry, I
offset.
had to leave.
Why do you know work? Default value is 0. I don't see it anywhere. If the path follower is rotating to match. Oh, maybe it only exists when it's down here. Let's go console.log. rotation offset 0. There it is. So let's say this dot mc dot path rotation offset equals math dot pi divided by 2. I think that's pretty sure that's 90 degrees in radians. Still not doing nothing. Give it some value. No, it is offsetting them slightly. Okay, so try 90 again. Hey, there we go. Boom. It is in degrees. It's not in radians. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, errors sometimes. But it is working. Although I'm not seeing our walls. Oh, they're there. They're invisible, but they're there. Oh, okay. Maybe we just have to do the ordering a little different here. Okay, there we go. There's our wall, so now let's try clicking on the other side of it, and we'll run around it. Cool. So let's say wall layer dot set depth, give it a depth of 5, floor layer dot set depth 0 or 1. And then we'll put our character on set depth 2.
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls seem polite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood person.
Why don't we draw this path too, so that they can see where they're going? So this dot path. GFX, and I think they put 128. I think that's the number of points that. Maybe we have to adjust the depth of our graphics as well. This dot GFX dot set depth will do like 10 because it'll render on top of everything. There we go.
Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. How'd I end up alone? I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls are polite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you're Hollywood person. Hollywood person. Hollywood person.
Read property for each of null. So let's fix that so that doesn't throw that error. So we'll say if path does not equal null, do all this. Boom. Now that error shouldn't crop up anymore.
If there's something that you need to say, I know it ain't easy living inside your brain for sure. You keep telling me that it's all okay.
He kind of jumps back slightly before he moves, but we've got 2 hours, so I don't think I should focus on that just now. That's kind of a minor thing. It might be a bit of a wormhole. We do need to make it so he walks, though. So yeah, if path is we'll say wait, actually, let's go in the update function. See if it's moving him by velocity. So we'll say this dot mc dot velocity dot x. Oh. Awkward, we don't have a velocity. Right, because it's not a physics object. Okay. Well, maybe there's an onComplete function. Target reached. Nice. There is an onComplete function, so that works. We'll say this.mc.play key is, I think we called it thief 1. Repeat is -1. And then we'll say in the onComplete this.play key is thief idle repeat 0 because it's just one frame. Nice, look at that. Now he walks. Ooh. Just stop. Oh. MC.play. The play animation, the running animation looks a little goofy, but it's still cool that it works. Looks better when he runs fast. Still, he's definitely taking the long way around too. I'm not sure what that's all about, but alright, with that out of the way, we've got a character that we can kind of more or less move around. Now I want to add spotlights, because the whole idea of this game is you're a thief and you're trying to steal something out of here, which we still have to draw, but whatever. And if you don't move, then like if the spotlight rolls over you and you're moving, it's game over. But if the spotlight rolls over you and you're still, then you don't get caught. That's what I was thinking. So let's see. Now, that's why I had this other tab open for light. Because this looks exactly like the effect I'm trying to make. It's actually really cool. It's like bending it or something. I don't know, it looks really cool. It's like casting shadows. I don't think ours is going to do that because our textures are pretty basic, but if it does, that'd be cool. So, what do they use on here? That's pretty much it. So, let's do this. Let's say, let me start putting comments in here because this is getting messy. Say set pipeline on the things that the lights are going to affect. So we'll say floor layer set pipeline. If only I knew what this actually does. Like 2D, floor layer, wall layer, and RMC. Floor layer, wall layer. Thus far, good. And now we're gonna say steal this. Const light 1. Set that. Why don't we just steal the pointer move function for now, just so we can test our light. Light 1, 2, no, light 1. And I think it should be world X. X and can see it looks like it's tinting it slightly, but probably not have this scroll factor 0. Still not. Add light. Is there anything else they did? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if this is causing issues. Hey, there we go. I just had the wrong WebGL thing clicked on. So there we go. We have a light that follows our mouse currently, but we're gonna change that. Oops, that light's enable thing. It's so dark.
To the baseline.
Weird. Oh. There, we're close enough to the light that it actually shows stuff. Okay. So actually I think I will set scroll factor to be 0. And no, it's not showing nothing. 0, 0, what's that? Yeah, X, Y, and radius. So we'll say X is 100, Y is 100. Huh. I think it would be cool if it was fixed to the screen and it moved around the screen with you and it just bounced around the viewport. That would be neat, but it doesn't seem to like set scroll factor 0. Let's just throw an update function in here. Stop light 1. S dot light 1 dot x plus equals delta, I think. Let's just do it like this. X plus equals 5 and y plus equals 5. Oh, there it went. So it only appears when you move, kind of. This is weird. got all these pipeline sets. And it is affecting the right ones. It just kind of takes a minute to come online. What happens if I just don't move? Yeah, it still just takes a second to come on. I'm gonna go ahead and code in the logic, and maybe it's just actually taking a second to boot up the light system in the game, which would be totally fine. We'll say this dot light one, or we'll say this dot light one dot dir x equals 1. This dot light 1 dot dir y equals 1. If this dot light 1 dot x is greater than window dot inner width, we'll say this dot light 1 dot dir x equals -1. Else if this dot light 1 dot x is smaller than 0, actually let's do greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, this dot light 1 dot dir x equals 1. If this dot light 1 dot y greater than equal to window dot inner height. Basically, I'm just replicating that DVD player logo bouncing around the screen thing. Dir y equals, I think this would be -1. And else if dot light dot y less than equal to 0, this dot light 1 dot dir y equals 1. Then we'll say this dot light 1 dot x plus equals 3 times this dot light 1 dot dir x, and do the same for the y. Let's see if it loads up and bounces around. Yeah. Oh, but it still turns off. Why does it just randomly turn off? This makes no sense. Damn, we're so close. Now it's not turning back on. What would cause it to turn off? What we're gonna do? Undefined. Oh, wait. Let's look up the light phaser 3 class. Light. Active. Never worked with this before, so I don't really know what the deal is. Visible. Okay. Not really expecting this to show anything. Yeah, it's true and it's not visible, so that doesn't help. Let's just stop the whole thing again and just see if there's anything useful that we can grab. Ditch all of this movement logic for a second. Just see if it comes on and comes off in one spot. Like, shouldn't it be on right now? That's what I don't get. Because we placed it at 100, 100, and we set the scroll factor to 0. So, what's the deal? And when we had this on, it totally worked. Cannot set property X on undefined. So in this case, maybe it's just a scoping thing? Oh yeah, it's just a scoping thing. But okay, so now it's flashing on and off.
The Tall Witch has entered the chat. Welcome the Tall Witch.
The Tall Witch, yo, what's up? It says the event context is not set. Oh yeah. That was why why it wasn't why it was undefined. Any ideas on this one, the Tall Witch? We're trying to figure out right now why the light just like appears and disappears randomly. Doesn't seem to have any logic to it. And then sometimes eventually it'll just disappear completely. It's like this create function's only being ran once at the start of the scene. So none of these like enable functions or add functions would be ran more than once. And if I take that out, you don't see it at all. 1 hour, 39 minutes, alright. If we get a solve, we still might be able to crack out with a game here. Crank out a game, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, so World X, World Y, that's all our movement stuff. Haven't worked with lights before, says the Tall Witch. Yeah, no, neither have I. Oh, thank you, please. That would be very helpful if you searched for a bit. Yeah, I haven't worked with them either before, the Tall Witch. I haven't worked with them before either, the Tall Witch, so it's all new to me, but I chose this for a jam, so might have been a bit of a mistake, but we'll see. Kind of integral to the gameplay. I'm just gonna comment out the lights for now and just see what we were working with before. We'll try to help. Thanks, yeah. This is what we had up until the lights started giving us problems. Basic click to move and walk around walls and stuff. But we need the lights because the whole idea is it's a sneaky game and you're sneaking away from floodlights that are scanning around the screen for you. And you gotta steal like a diamond or something. Just gonna go back to the example. I wonder if changing the order of these two calls would do anything. Because, like, we enabled it. Same deal. mc.x, or no, mc_spawn.x. I'm just wondering if maybe it's something to do with the scroll factor that's screwing it up. mc_spawn.x, mc_spawn.y. That seems promising. I guess if it goes off the screen, it'll go black. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so interesting. If we take out the scroll factor 0 set, it does stay on. It doesn't turn on and off randomly anymore. So we could probably work with this. Let's make it, whoopsies. Set intensity 2. Make 4 lights. 4. And we'll set them all to 0, 0 to start with. 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And that that either. Oh, right, hang on, they're at 0, 0 now, so they're not at us anymore. So that makes sense. So light 1, light 2, and light 3, and light 4. Now we need to figure out some way of governing their movement around the map. One thing I think will help us is if I resize this map. Resize map. No, there's some magic thing here. There. Auto crop? Why isn't it? Oh. Map. Oh yeah, because we want to auto crop it to the floor. Say map, auto crop. There we go, now it's just the size of the map. So now we can work with some of our map dimensions. So we'll say this dot light 1 dot, we'll just start with light 1 and we'll move it around the map. So this dot light 1 dot, let's say dir x equals 1. This dot light 1 dot dir y equals 1. And then we'll say actually, you know what? I think we can do better than this. Better than the bouncing light. Or actually, let's do one light that bounces around the map. So we'll say if this dot light 1 dot x is greater than this dot, what would it be? Tile map? This dot tile map. Replace. Oh, skip that. Replace. Let's say stop tile map.
RKUIN13 has entered the chat. Welcome RKUIN13.
Hi, RKUIN13, our queen. How's it going? You're dancing hot dogs. Are you okay with that? I can change you if you like. Great. Good. So if light 1.x is greater than... Nope, love it. Alright, great. If this dot light 1.x is greater than tilemap.width in pixels, we'll switch its direction. So we'll say this dot light 1.dir x equals -1. Else if, let's change that to a greater than or equal to. We'll say else if this dot light 1.x is less than or equal to 0. We'll say this dot light 1.dir x equals 1. And we'll basically do the same thing with its y. How's your night going, our queen 13? So light 1.y this time. Tilemap.height in pixels. Y is equal to -1. Y is less than or equal to 1.
1 hour 30 minutes remaining.
Ooh, 1 hour 30 minutes remaining. We are exactly halfway through. Your night is almost done. Very nice. Mine's not, unfortunately, but you know. So let's see if our light comes in anywhere now. Just trying to see if there's... Oh, there it is. Excited to see... excited to finally get you to see your stream. Oh yeah, thank you. So there's our light. It's not moving. Hey, sorry, couldn't find much. I think you did everything fine. Thanks, the Tall Witch. Yeah, I found a workaround. It seems that if we set the scroll factor to 0, the Tall Witch, then it messes up the light for some reason. But if we take off the set scroll factor zeros and just move them around absolutely on the map, then it seems to work fine. Yeah, so that's cool. So... Oh, right, it's not moving because we didn't move it. That makes sense. Dot X plus equals, let's give it a speed, so this dot light speed times this dot light 1. I think that would be a nice workaround, says the Tall Witch. Yeah, totally. It works for the purpose of the game, so I'm happy with it. Light 1.dir x, and then we'll do the same thing for y. And then we gotta define light speed, which we'll put up right at the top, because it'll be like a configuration thing. Light speed equals, let's make it like 4. There it is, there's a light moving around. See if it bounces back to us. This is tricky. Our map's kind of big, so it's hard to say. I wonder if we can change the ambient light color, because that's what that gray is, I think. Like if I change that to like red or something, it'll be really obvious. So we'll say like 0xFF3333. What's that do? Okay, yeah, so now it's red. Okay, but then it does go black, so that's not ideal. Leave it as that.
Every time we say goodbye.
So why don't we just control the other... Oh, we could control them by tweening them. There's an idea. Just wondering how we should do this. We've got 4 lights and we want to have them moving around the map in such a way that there's always a bit of light on the scene so you can see what you're doing, but not so much that like it's overwhelming and you get caught in like a second. Yeah, this is tricky. I'm really sorry, but I can see what happens when the scroll factor is set to 0. Oh, but can I see what happens when the scroll factor is set to 0? Yeah, sure. So there it is. Oh, hang on, but now it's going to be based off the map. So let's just change that to window.inner width. And change this to window.inner height. There it is, bouncing around.
I just wanna be
And then, like that, it disappears. Like right in the middle of the screen-ish, it just vanishes. It's a shame, because this would work pretty well for the gameplay, because then the light would always be following you around, and it would kind of solve the issue of not being able to see what you're doing. But yeah. I see, thank you. No problem, Tall Witch. I'm gonna switch it back to how it was and see if we can figure out a way to get it bouncing around the map fully, but in a way that always somewhat illuminates the game. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. We'll make a new light called Player Light. We will actually add this at mcspawn.x, mcspawn.y. We'll give it a much lower intensity, like 50. Oh wait, no, that's the radius. The radius can be the same. Let's set intensity to 1, let's say, that's half. And then, in the update function, leave all that for now. Call this bouncy light. Bouncy light. But we'll say this dot player light dot x equals this dot player dot this dot mc dot x. Same for y, and then in theory there's like a little light that the character carries around. So now it's always lit because the player itself has a light. I think that's what we're gonna do. Would be cool to solve that too, because if you do a really long path, he runs really fast, but then if you do a short path, he runs really slow. That's just because I'm using the path follower thing, which means it's a duration-based movement. And you know what else? I'm gonna turn that player light on and off based on when you're moving versus when you're not moving. So we'll say, yeah, so right here where we're playing the run animation, we'll also say this dot player light, set intensity to 1, and then in the complete function we'll say this dot player light, set intensity 0, and we'll default it to 0 as well. There we go, so now oh, you know what? It looks like just by having a light on him, even if its intensity is 0, it still makes it so that everything's slightly visible. So you know what? Sawed off of that. We'll just have this sort of like invisible light following him around. And then everything is a little tinted, but not like horribly tinted. And when the bouncing lights come into the scene, or the bouncing light, you'll be able to see it. What else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna zoom the camera out a bit so we can make testing a bit easier. There's one of our bouncing lights. Then I'm thinking maybe for light 2, we could have it line up with his X value. The X value. So we'll say this dot light light 2, if this light 2 dot x is greater than or equal to this dot tile map dot width in pixels. Let's say this dot light 2 dot dir x equals -1. Then we'll say else if this dot light 2 dot x less than or equal to 0, this dot light 2 dot dir x equals 1. But what we're also going to do is we're going to set light 2 dot y. It would be nice if when the player gets close to the bouncing light, there were some sort of alert, like a fast heartbeat sound, and if he gets spotted, that would be game over. Yeah, great idea, the Tall Witch. Let's do that. We'll add like a heartbeat sound. I've probably got a heartbeat sound effect somewhere on my hard drive, so totally, let's do it. I just want to get a few more lights moving around the scene first to make it harder, because right now it would be really easy. So we'll match so actually line up with the thief y value. And then we'll do another one for the x value. So y equals this dot mc dot y. Then this dot light 2 dot y equals this dot mc dot y. This dot light 2 dot x plus equals this dot light speed times this dot light 2 dot dir x. And maybe we can have the light speed progressively increase too, so that would make it harder because the lights would be moving around faster. So right here we'll say this dot light 2 dot dir x is the only one we're using, is 1. Yeah, says the Tall Witch. Hell yeah. So there you go. Now there's that one, which is going to bounce back and forth and match where we are on the map. So when it gets to the other side of the map, it should come back. Actually going to give us some more screen real estate to work with when we're testing here.
Your relationships are never meant to last.
There it is, coming back again. Alright, so that's 2 lights. For light 3, we'll do dir y. That's 1. Just occurred to me though, if we do... Oh no, it won't. Okay, never mind. I was thinking if we did the X and the Y, like if we did 2 lights moving, bouncing across the axes, they would intersect at the exact same time, but I don't think that's the case because it's very unlikely that the width and height of our map will be exactly the same. It's not a square map, so yeah. So we'll do the same deal with the x. So y is greater than height in pixels. Dirt y equals -1. X equals mc dot x, and this should be light 3. And light 3, dirt y, x is equal to mc dot x, and then copy that, change it to light 2, and we'll say y plus equals light speed times light 3 dot dir y. So now we should have, oh no, light 3. Cool. I think the speed can be a little more than what it is right now. Like 5. And the whole idea is if you freeze, if you don't move when the light passes over you, you're good. But so cool, says our queen. Thanks. So in that case right there, I would have been fine because I wasn't moving. But if I'm moving at the same time that the light passes over me, then it will be game over. So I think that's the next thing we need to start looking into is the hit tests for these lights. No clue how we're gonna do that, but again, where there's a will, there's a way. So let's see. We're not doing anything with light 4 yet, but that's fine. We can come back to that one. That can be like the wild card light or something. Like right there, I would have been busted. Got to go next time. Okay, sounds good, Arqueen. Talk to you later. Well, you have the position of the light and of the radius, so on update, check for the positions. Yeah, right, that makes sense. I bet you we could leverage an intersect function. Phaser 3 circle intersect. Perfect, so right here, we just define 2 circles, and we can check their intersections if they have 1 or more, which I guess with a circle there'd always be 2. But basically if there is no intersections, then we're good. If there is, then it's hovering over us. So new section called light collision, and we'll go like this. We'll say this dot light one circle equals we'll say new geom.circle. X will be this dot light 1 dot x. Y will be this dot light 1 dot y. Radius will be whatever we set the radius to, which is up here. It's 200. You know what? I might actually make these a little bigger. Let's say like 300, 300, 300, 300, because they looked a little small to be spotlights in my IMO. Now we'll say 300, and then we'll say do the same thing for lights 2 and 3. 2, 2, 3, 3. No errors, good stuff. I'm gonna up the intensity too, because it looks like the intensity kind of just defines the gradient inside of the circle. Yeah, that's pretty good. So now we'll make one for the player. Say this dot player, or MC circle, equals new geom.circle, this dot mc.x, this dot mc.y, and we'll give it a much smaller radius of like 50. So that should in theory be, it's a 100 by 100 sprite, so radius of 50 should be a diameter of 100, which would be, in my mind, roughly equal to the size of the character. So now we need to start checking for intersects. Let's go back to that. We'll just say, we'll just console log it for now. Console.log. Not phaser dot, because we're importing geom directly. Say, actually, we don't even need to say this dot for these guys, because it's only going to exist in the update function. So we'll say light one circle, and we'll say MC circle. See what we get. False. True. Oh, look at that. It doesn't even give us points. It literally gives us a Boolean. That's sick. That's awesome. So we can literally just put this in an if statement. If any of these intersect, sloppy. Oops. Or a midstream. Yeah. Huh? I'll have it out. You're allowed to do it. Oh, yeah. 2, probably 1 now. Pretty fun.
What?
Our game's coming together pretty sweet though.
Yeah?
Yeah, wanna see?
Let's do it. I'm gonna clean up your chair.
Oh yeah, sure. My bad. So there's little spotlights roaming around, and you move your character around, and if you're in the spotlight, then it's game over. If you're in the spotlight and you move, it's going to be game over, which we're almost ready to make now. Yeah, this sucks.
I love you. But don't eat that cookie.
Yeah, so basically you're a thief, you're roaming around doing thief stuff, and then there's these spotlights that come at you, and if they touch you while you're moving, then you get a game over. That's what it's gonna be.
Don't be one of those people that goes in the spotlights.
Yeah. So if we're intersecting...
Oh wow, that is a sour.
That is a sour?
That is a sour. That is a sour brew.
Good to know.
Like a monster, like alcoholic.
Oh wow. Sounds so good. We'll say if this dot MC moving, which is a variable we'll
You have
define in a
two?
second. Yeah.
Two.
Yeah, because
That's
we're in the
fucking
background.
dope.
Yeah. It's us in the
Give it to
background.
me like, give it to me like, give it to me like.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then you're doing it on a
I
triangle screen.
remember the
Yeah.
days.
It's like all 3D.
Always at the same place.
So it gives room
The
for
same
my dancing people.
every
See?
day.
The tall witch.
Yeah.
Is he
I
in
will
your
never
party?
forget.
He was here for a bit. Or he or she, I don't know.
In front of
But,
me.
yeah.
We
There
were
you go.
both in high school.
Yeah.
Thought I was
Yeah.
a fool.
Thanks, man.
How long you want? What's your time?
About 2 hours?
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
keep drawing
That's time remaining, so that's 3 hours minus how long I've been going.
but even so,
Yeah.
You only got
taste
a
like
while to
candy.
complete this game.
Yeah.
You are the Sunday. Feels so bittersweet. Knowing
So MC
I can
moving
leave.
defaults to false,
You taste
but
like candy.
when we start moving,
You are the Sunday.
MC moving is true. And when we finish moving,
Does it taste like candy?
equals false.
You say negative.
Negative what?
We gotta follow pretty serious.
Oh, I'm still here working on my own game while watching the show. Nice. Thanks, Tall Witch.
What?
I remember the
Way to be a trooper.
kissed me goodbye. And I said just
So it is moving. Whoopsies.
next day.
No, it's not that. That was my sneaky way of doing my stream.
I still want you.
You're gonna bust me.
You taste like candy. You are the Sunday.
Oh, that's kind of cool. You're climbing the wall.
I can leave.
Sure.
You look like you were climbing a wall.
You are the Sunday.
Okay, ready for this?
It's stop.
Ah,
Does it
you
taste
lose,
like
you lose, you lose, you lose. It's gonna do that forever.
Yeah, but I was gonna say. Start that. Refresh the page.
Yeah.
Shit.
Console.log. Stop there. What is it? Stop there?
Stop there. Don't move.
Yeah. Stop there. Don't move. So we're not moving. Nothing happens when it passes over us. Now. Ah, stop there. Don't move.
That worked.
Yeah, right there.
You taste like candy.
Oh, I thought it popped up.
It did, but I changed it because that was annoying.
Yeah, certainly.
Will
I mean, will they have that open though?
Oh, no. I'm gonna make it like an actual game over screen or something.
Gotcha.
So-
Tall witch. I'm learning. Forgive me.
So we'll say this dot scene dot start game over. Now we need to make a game over scene. Awesome. Good luck, says the tall witch. Good luck.
Yeah. I template websites off this. She's like, the dancing frog.
Yeah, fair enough. By the way, the tall witch, are you good with your dancer? Because I can change you if you want.
Can you make, like, if they spend chat currency to change that emotion?
Like,
you know what I mean? Like, if
like
you,
make it so they change
yeah, like
their
the longer
own
you
dancer?
like the longer you view a stream, the more currency you get for that.
Yeah,
Right? And
yeah.
if people could spend that, you could change that.
I probably could, yeah.
That'd make sense.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Shoot a custom stream. Nothing. Already
Yeah, gone a little ham on it. Game over. Yeah, I love the dancing, says the tall witch. Sweet, alright. We'll call this game over scene.
log on E. It's actually super handy to have that too. You don't have to look at your chat.
Yeah, that's like the whole idea. Keep it up here.
If you have like 50 people,
I have no idea. We'll get that.
it'd be a party.
It would be a real
It'd be a
dance
real
party.
fucking party.
Yeah. Game over. Ready?
You
Game
broke
over.
it.
I did break it. Cool. So it takes us to a black screen. Should we record a sound effect? Or when it says stop there, don't move?
Sheesh! 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 You should probably make that your game over. Please. Like, sheesh! Not from me doing it. Do the actual one.
What do you mean the actual one?
You haven't heard that before?
No, what's that?
I don't know. Look up sheesh. It's a big.
Will it be copyrighted?
Probably not because everyone uses it.
Okay. On YouTube?
Yeah, just, yeah, sheesh compilation. It'll probably just be some stupid stuff, but it'll have the.
Yeah, okay.
Are you listening to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's I gotta do it through the headphones, otherwise it messes with the microphone. So we'll just put some text up for now. We'll say this dot add text window dot inner width divided by 2 window dot inner height divided by 2. Text will be stop there. Don't move. Style will be font size 40. Did it? I was gonna ask, but I didn't want to while I was live, just in case it was awkward.
Well, I don't care. The tall witch. I went on a date. The only person in me has It was great. She is a PhD.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, she's been in school for 9 years. And she has 4 more.
Wow. That what? Like 13 years of school?
Yeah, to become an English professor.
Whoa.
Like PhD English professor, university level.
Yeah, that's hardcore.
She was a lot better than me. Get that?
Hell yeah, that's all that counts.
She's
Stop there, don't move.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Stop there, don't move. Oh.
Not begun.
54 minutes left. Gotta make a playable something in that time. Stop there, don't move. All right.
Are those pink lines gonna stay there for the people?
I could, or I can turn it off.
I was gonna say, like after 1 or 2, you should probably turn it off.
Yeah. Could do that.
Because it could get pretty. I don't know where I'm going. I've had to avoid so many times.
Oh yeah, true. It's also a little glitchy.
How so?
Well, like sometimes he takes like the super long way around.
Good. Scenic route.
Yeah, pretty much. Like right there. See, it would have made more sense for him to kind of go through there, but
What do you mean?
like he was up here, and the faster way would probably have been to go like that, right? Like he took that way around.
Not necessarily. I mean, sure, the geometry. It looks like it, but
Yeah,
could be. Like, you did click pretty halfway.
true, I guess. Oh, I'm boned.
Oh, you can't like click away. It's
No.
Once you choose your direction, that's your direction.
No, I was gonna make it so you could click and it'll stop.
Oh no, don't do that. You chose your path.
Really?
Yeah, live with it.
Okay.
That should be a rule.
All right.
You chose this, motherfucker.
No.
You went super slow.
Oh no, that happens. If he takes the same amount of time to go from small points to long points.
Oh, okay, got it.
So like, yeah, if you click really small, he goes super slow, but if you click big, he goes like super fast. Yeah. No, the weird part was just his animation stopped, but I don't know.
So where are you going to?
That's just it. We got to make like a diamond or something that you're stealing.
Gotcha. You have to get back to the stripe.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
How many levels? Just one?
Just one right now, but we're set up so we can make multiple.
Can you reach a point? Go through that.
How do you mean?
Like, reach the diamond and then instead of running back to the other map, you have to run to the roof.
Oh, that could be cool. Yeah. 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 51 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's make our diamond.
It's easy to set a young heart on the run, to see it crashing out the sky, falling one by one, walking alone on the coldest night. There's nothing I can ever say to change your mind. I gotta live without
Alright.
your love. We've said
The
goodbye.
diamond that we're stealing.
There's nothing I can ever say
Diamond.
to change your.
That's really quick.
Thanks. Fine, dude.
Come to a cut.
It's pretty late.
6?
No, not
4?
not quite that bad.
3?
Not quite that bad.
2?
Yes. The night before.
Defeated
Yeah.
by the dreams and the memories we've made.
now, our game scene.
Crashing out the skies like a tide.
Oh, I guess we need to put, yeah, diamond spawn.
Walking alone on the coldest night. There's nothing I can ever say to change your mind.
And you know what? I think for the sake of simplicity, I'm just gonna make it so you get the diamond and it takes you to the next level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can ever say.
Anyways.
Do I have a stream schedule, says the Tall Witch. Not really currently. Basically just once every weekend for the foreseeable future. I had one for a while, but my work's a bit crazy at the moment, so nothing super set in stone. But I'm hoping to change that in the future.
Yeah, we're gonna party every time. Things I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna get him so drunk every weekend, and I'm gonna see what he can code while drunk.
I'd be surprised.
Honestly, I don't think I would be. I know you drink and I know you code.
Correct. So we'll say this dot physics dot add. No, I guess just this dot add image diamond spawn dot x diamond spawn.
Alright, Tara's a nice lady.
I can tell. Texture path diamond. This diamond equals. Cool. Oops. Cannot read proper objects as well. Oh, I guess we gotta re-export this. Where did we put the diamond? Could be right there. But it's probably the depth sort. So we'll say this dot diamond dot set depth 3.
Oh, you just missed those too.
Yeah. It's not dark yet.
Are those random spotlights? Do they go random directions?
Not exactly. They all start in the top left corner, and one of them bounces around like the menus on the map. You know, like the when the DVD goes in
No, I don't like the DVDs.
yeah, I don't know. Anyways, they used to have like DVD menus where it would like bounce around the screen.
Oh,
It's like one of
yeah,
those
it's like a
things.
screensaver.
Yeah, screensaver. That's the word I was looking for. One does that, and then one of them goes up and down and matches wherever you are. So it'll go up, and then like you go over here, and it'll match you when you come down.
Okay.
Match you go up.
There's a little bit.
A little bit. So we also need to set the pipeline diamond, otherwise it'll not have the lighting being applied to it. And set pipeline light 2D.
"45 minutes remaining."
Ooh, 45 minutes remaining.
Yeah, make that other fucking map.
Yeah. Once I get it so that you can collect the diamond, then I'll start making a bunch of levels with the last amount of time. Okay, so now I'm basically just gonna, because I think setting up physics overlaps would be a pain in the butt. So I'm just gonna do this circle method we've been using here. So we'll say diamond circle. If I can spell. New geom.circle. This.diamond.x. This.diamond.y. And radius will be again cube. And then we'll say if diamond.
Part of it.
If
Yeah, I did fucking give you mine.
yeah.
I was like tasting it. I was like, this doesn't taste normal. This one's burnt to shit.
Oh yeah.
Guess I don't want this.
Okay. Circle, diamond circle, and C circle. Then we'll say this dot C dot start. We'll call it level 2. And then
It's 11:11. Make a wish. Yo, call witch. Make a wish, man. Or girl. Until you solve that for us, I'm gonna call you man girl. A man girl.
oh
Or man
man,
woman.
my wish is to finish this game in 42 minutes.
Probably get your ass going.
But there's not too much left to go, really.
Alright.
Alright.
Small. This whole fucking red.
JokeXXXX has entered the chat. Welcome JokeXXXX.
Yo, joke. Phaser is a game framework made by
It's also
what's his name?
something from Star Trek where you can turn it stun.
This is true.
Set
Yo.
your phaser to stun.
Yo. Are you okay with your dancer there, joke? Do you want a different dancer? I can hook you up.
I wouldn't be okay with it.
Looks like React. The code for the game is Phaser. Oh, what the fuck? I'm in the game. Yeah, kinda. You're in the like little dance floor hangout area of my stream. This game we're quoting though is this one here. We're working on it currently. It's got some pathfinding and some lighting stuff. It's all very cool. Noise. Yeah. How's your day or night going, joke?
I think his name is Joe.
Joe? Okay, Joe.
Joe K.
Joe K. Joe K, that sounds cool. I'm gonna call you Joe K.
You okay?
Yeah, Joe, need to change the name. Okay, cool. Joe. How you
I
doing?
mean, honestly, it'd be a cool way to spell joke, though.
Would be. But yeah, how you doing? Everyone says joke. Yeah.
I'll say it with a soft J. Yoke.
Yoke.
Going for a yog. I'm the co-host. Fuck you.
That's fair. I'm good with that. So now, the good way to do this would be to not browsing random channel. Nice.
CP3 or
USB-C?
no, you don't have a micro USB.
No, I don't.
Because you're fucked.
Yeah.
What is that right there?
Pretty sure it's
Micro USB.
No,
Oh,
C.
you.
I know.
How have you?
I don't.
So many little devices.
Yeah.
What is your thingy on? Is that a USB-C too?
Yeah. You do some dev stuff, never really done a game. Okay. Always seemed like a different world to develop than a site. Yeah, for sure. It is. But if you're into front-end dev on a website, there's quite a lot of similarities between front-end dev and game development, so it makes it kind of fun. Anyway, 39 minutes. I gotta get this done. So yeah, as much as I wanna abstract this into its own thing and make it better, I think I'm just gonna copy and paste everything. Yeah, I was thinking of making a crypto betting type game. That sounds cool. Like with real like cryptocurrency? Alright, so yeah, we're gonna just copy this. Yeah, you use crypto in the browser. Okay, cool. Sounds cool, man. Level 2. Do as I say, not as I do, because this is really terrible coding what I'm doing right now. Make a tile map from for now, I'm just going to make the exact same as level 1. I can do that. Nope, I'm on game development and game jams. Yeah. Alright, and then the boot scene, we got a little bit in our level 2. Now let's see if we get to the coin, or the diamond, whatever, if it'll take us to level 2. Which is currently going to look the exact same, but that's okay.
Get it before it gets you.
Oh god!
You're... Oh!
That's okay. Boom.
That was hype, though. That was hype. I got hyped.
Yeah.
You just created a game and I got hyped at.
Hell yeah.
That was close as fuck.
Yeah, that worked. Alright. But then level 2 doesn't do nothing. Oh, that's because we didn't put it in the thing. 2.
Should have a timer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get automatically gooned. Oh, by the way, they only go one way.
36 minutes remaining.
Boom, level 2.
Perfect.
Alright, now we get to start making levels. Oh, 35 minutes timer.
Can't put a timer saying 3, 2, 1, go?
Oh.
Because, like, when you first... Okay, reload it. I already think I lost.
Right, I see. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna start from a different area.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start. That's easier. So in game scene, we'll start them where? Not 0, 0. We'll put them like. And 500.
How many pixels the...
Yeah.
How many pixels is the XY of the total map?
No idea.
Right. 500 and 300 MBPS.
Yep, that's what I thought.
So you can play this on your phone.
Yeah, that's the idea. That's why I made click to move instead of keyboard to move.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I'm bummed.
Yeah, you guys slobbered on.
Alright. I think I should just focus on making a few levels. It's like Metal Gear Solid. Sweet, man. That's a compliment and a half. Thank you. It's like Metal Gear Solid if the guy was like half cut and like made it in 2 hours. Version 0.0001. Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
There we go. Perfect.
That's awesome. I was gonna say it's like the game Sly. You remember that raccoon Sly?
No.
It was for GameCube, bro. You had to like run around and be a thief and avoid all the cops and fights.
Oh, geez.
Exactly. Yeah.
Is that the game you were talking about earlier?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But you definitely should look up Sly. Honestly, I was thinking about this game for a long time. Well, not a long time. Probably since 20 years ago, but. Remake it. Like they're remaking fucking Ratchet and Clank and shit.
I think it would be better with lesser circle radius on the light, more engaging. All right.
I was thinking the same thing, man. I'm not even kidding. I was
Yeah.
like, that's a big light.
Yeah, okay, we can do that. Let's make them 100 radius instead of 300. Because 100 should be twice the size of the character, so it'll still be pretty big. How's that?
Yeah, that's more like it.
What do you think, the Tall Witch? Do you concur?
You can add a few now.
Yeah, that's the only thing, is it gets kind of easy.
Oh, but then your second level has the big 300s again.
Yep.
So it could be like a level difficulty going up as well.
Ooh, yeah,
So
true.
keep them 300 on the second level, and then
Yeah,
just
and
get
then
bigger
you
and
get
bigger.
bigger and
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I like that. You can make a big spotlight that moves slow and the small ones. Yeah, that could be cool too. Like one big spotlight that moves around slowly, and then smaller ones that move around
What do you
faster.
think?
Yeah.
Probably not in 30 minutes though.
Yeah, I know. This is what I'm.
Great ideas, everybody.
Yeah, GG everyone. All right, well, let's try and make a couple
If you
more
guys show
maps.
up the next jam,
We brainstorm.
we brainstorm it, and we'll shit on that competition. You guys get half credit.
For sure, I'll credit everyone in the
Yeah.
in the game. A bit small. I was thinking the geom that you could use for the intersection would be smaller. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, yeah. So technically only the brightest part of the light is what would catch you. Yeah, I feel ya.
Yeah, okay, no, that does make sense actually.
That does make sense. So let's make them like 100, 100 down here. Yeah. So now we should be able to move. The little edge of it was on us, but that didn't catch us. Oh yeah. So I should be able to sneak by that one. Yeah.
There you go.
Boom. I think I'm going to change one thing in the game scene before we move on to finishing up the levels. That is line styles. Now when we click and move, the line shouldn't be so. Executive decision, Joe. We got to change your dancer. My co-streamer's not down with it.
Not that I'm down. No, don't do a check either. He's not doing that.
Whoa.
There
30
we go.
minutes
Rude.
remaining.
You could add a power up where your guy
It's
goes
Joe.
Fair enough. Goes stealth and he can walk through the light. Yeah, that could be cool. Thing is, we've only got 29 minutes, so I don't know if that's gonna happen for now.
I'm writing this down though.
Yeah, fair enough. This is good.
Hold on.
Because we could always improve the game later.
The themes every week change though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we could, if we decided to roll with the game and actually make it more than just a prototype.
Fine. I've got to figure
Every
it
time
out.
we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last
Alright.
try. Yeah, you've watched me.
And you know what else I just thought of really quick we should throw in here? Instead of having fixed positions, let's do math as pmath, and we'll have it so that the lights randomly spawn on the map. So we'll say pmath dot between this dot, what is it, tile map? Yeah, tile map dot width in pixels, or wait, between 0 and that, and then we'll do the same for height.
Can't be waiting for you in the morning.
Height
I'ma leave
pixels.
without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a.
It's pretty ugly.
But
What?
every
No.
time
Oh,
we
thought
say
you were laughing at my ugly code.
No.
we all know that it's a lie. Now I'm all alone. 'Cause you never show. You say you will,
Small and big lights.
then you don't.
How else do the lights on small and big lights?
Turning off my mind so
Or what's the ideas in
I just wanna be happy.
There we go. Now they didn't spawn right on us when we started. Yeah.
Oh! Oh, right.
Yeah. Level 2 is still broken, but that's because I literally just copied it and it was bad.
Can't be waiting for you in the morning.
Um,
I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a. But every time we say
I coded this kind of dumb because if I had coded it a bit smarter, adding extra lights would be really easy, but since I coded it kind of dumb, it would take a while.
27 minutes.
Got some executive decisions to make here, boys. Okay. Alright, let's just start making levels and then...
I would just change level 2 then. Like,
Yeah.
make it 2 levels. Make it really hard.
Second level really hard.
Yeah.
Alright.
You get an idea of what level 1 is. Level 2 is just gonna be hell.
Yeah.
The timer is because you only get 3 hours to build this for the jam. So you gotta make all of this stuff in 3 hours. Me,
Exactly.
me meaning him. I'm just here for moral support.
Yeah. Alright. So we'll clear out the walls, floor. Ow, got it.
25 minutes 42 seconds remaining.
Ooh! In my crunch time.
You're gonna draw on that little tab? Oh shit, you are.
Yeah.
It's a
Wiener.
I was gonna say, it's a dick. What are you building?
I don't know.
And when you need to escape from 1,000 fires, I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are, and I'm gonna miss you. I will never lie.
Get a few levels in there. So the thing is, we can make levels pretty quick. On the walls, we'll have them start. Start down here.
He's just drawing the veins.
Where's the line? There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do.
Every man wears the head, too. Fuck, you know what it looks like? It looks like an ovary.
Gets kicked off Twitch.
It's never been a sexist thing. I'm just saying that's what it looks like.
I know.
I'm scared.
Okay, so this is level 2. Export. Boom. Roasted. Let's get to level 2. Boom. Level 2.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
That was close.
That's close. I feel like there might be a glitch at play though.
Oh yeah, they definitely don't hit the wall to go through it.
Oh yeah, for sure, that's one thing, but also see how he stops running sometimes if you move and then click halfway through?
That's because he starts at the start of the line.
Yeah, but it's tricky because I feel like when he's not playing the running animation, he's invincible.
Not playing the right game.
Yeah, like when he's just sliding along, I think he's invincible. Anyway, that's level
Like a
2.
split millisecond?
Yeah. Whatever, it's a feature, it's not a bug.
There you go. It's the meta.
Yeah.
It's like on Call of Duty, you can like switch guns so fast and that it reloads it for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really stupid. This is realistic.
Realistic AF. And we'll make them, so we're gonna make them bigger and a little faster on each level. Totally had time to test the balancing in this game. 500, so plus 200. Plus 200. Sure.
Let me go.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll one? It's legal. Oh, right, not in America.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck. I get my peaches back.
Oh, I don't have much though. There's not a lot in there.
Well, you got a micro USB. It's like a $5 cord.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
That's all you have?
There's also this, but it's my shit mix. No? Okay. Okay. I want to make one more level. We got 20 minutes, one more level. That seems reasonable. And then throw some music on it. Call this level 3.js. And in level 2, we make it so that when they get the gem, it takes them to level 3. And level 3, super it, and speed 15. And map key is level 3, which we still need to load in. And we also need to put in level buffer. Whatever this is called. In level 3. That's 3.json, which we'll make right now. 3. Did it actually save it in the right spot? Yes. So. Make it even bigger.
Whoa.
Yep.
Hurts me.
Floor. Some serious thought went into the level
I
design
was
of
gonna
this
say,
game.
what in the...
I get the feeling you can just walk right across this too. Like, I don't think it actually blocks you from like walking across empty space. So
Been a million places, I never see 'em in their faces, but I figure supernatural. 'Cause the spark is electric, for every part of me I feel it. I know it all comes back to you. I can't walk away, but I can't explain forces in my veins.
doop doop, making a level. That's just gonna be the running joke. All the levels are just testicles.
Sexual extremity. Call it the reproductive system escape. Life of the sperm. Pretty sure that's already been done.
Probably has.
You break these fears, 'cause you align with all the rhythms inside me. You can unwind me.
I want to make that a game now.
We should.
Call it swimming.
Never stop screaming, never stop screaming.
Level 3. Level 3 dot. Alright.
Not Danielson.
Not what?
Danielson.
No. And level 3, it's gonna take you to the winner screen. Copy from this one. That's okay.
These nuts?
Export it. Yeah, always. Okay, so level 1. No! There's a bug! Oh, PMAP is undefined. Okay, I know what that's about. There, and then level 2. Okay. Oh god. I want to make sure you can still actually lose.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that.
Only 10 minutes to go, right?
Yup.
Okay, well, make sure you can lose. Okay, well, I
Okay, you
definitely
can.
worry.
It's just not as sensitive on the first level, so that's good. Oh, I'm boned.
Oh yeah, you can go out there.
You totally can.
And you walked right through.
Yeah, I did. Ah. So they're way more sensitive on the second level.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's gonna be great.
You're gonna win.
I'm gonna win. It's fine.
You're gonna win this competition.
Oh yeah. Big time.
How did you do it?
So far, let's see. 15 entries so far. In it to win it.
3 hours.
Yep.
Hours spent on this so far.
Yeah.
Oh, level 16.
No, that's winner. We want game over. So we'll say this dot on, no, dot input dot on, pointer down, this dot scene dot start, game scene. So that's gonna make it so you can restart the game. So this one you win. What's the game scene called? Scene game, that's why. Scene game. Yep. Yeah, but I wasn't moving.
Oh, you don't, oh, you have to be moving.
Yeah. Alright. So it's gonna be hard, and it's unknown if you can make it to the end yet, but I'm gonna add some music. Damon, pause music. Damon, pause music.
Music pause.
Cinco. Now we're gonna go into assets.
Damon, eat your food, you fat lard.
Loop pack.
Tina.
What do we want? What are we feeling? Cinematic heroic root loops, battle music loops.
Yeah, battle music, bro.
Battle music. All right. Let's see where we
I won't
go.
be able to listen to that. That was good.
All right. Let's use 3 different loops for 3 different levels. Why not? It's an excessive use of my Mission Impossible vibes. Mission Impossible vibes. All right. Well, let's see if we got anything for that. Combat percussion loops. This is probably
A charging pad?
what?
Do you have a charging pad?
No. No. Kind of liking these percussion loops. These are pretty good. There might be one in one of the boxes in there somewhere. The lights behind the door. It's really silly. Yeah. Okay, well we got 7 minutes, so I gotta make this happen. Really?
Literally the first one.
Love the percussion loops. Good. Oh, was it actually?
Yeah.
Awesome. Export as MP3. Loop 1. And we want to put this in Trijam 116. Not in... There we go. Loop 1. Export as MP3. Loop 2.
You got another cube? A USB cube?
Maybe somewhere. You can unplug something as long as it's not my
Yeah, no,
laptop.
It's your laptop.
Loop 3. All right. Cool. So we got 3 loops. Now let's load them in. This.load.audio. Loop 1. Asset/loop 1 dot MP3. There we go. Make sure there's no errors. Good. Now we'll have game scene play loop 1. Start. Shit, I can't remember how to add sounds. Audio, that's what I want. Scene.sound.add. Sound.add. Loop 1. Config is loop true. This.bgm.play. And then we need to make it stop when they get to a game over. Or anything happens here. So stop, because it will play between scenes. I've tested that before.
Yes. Charge my pretty.
All right. Just make sure that works. Nice. You will hear it shortly. Nice, and then it stops on level 2. Good. So now we'll just copy this to level 2. We'll change it to loop 2. Then we'll throw in the stop calls as well. Dot stop. Dot stop. And then level 3, we'll do the same deal. But we'll use loop 3. And then, wow. All right. Just make sure it changes by the time we get to level 2. Nice.
Bro, you can
Oh yeah, right. We may have found a exploit in this game. On your exploit.
What? That thing was fucking gunning for you.
Yeah.
That thing was like, no, this thing went out of the walls. I'm gonna
Okay, well we can just safely assume the rest of the game works without testing it, right? 1 minute and 42 seconds, or we can just test it for the last part of the game. There may be a few bugs in this one that I want to fix, but yeah, pretty much. Right. I'm gonna see if I want to see if any of the people will be able to figure that out. Like if any of the people play testing it, I want to see if they'll be able to figure it out.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh yeah, we got different music again, and they're way faster now. Okay, well anyway.
Yeah, that was a yeet and a half. Like 0 to 900, not 100.
Yeah. All right, 14. Good job. Turned out pretty awesome. Thanks, man. Yeah, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second.
Time is up.
That's all you get.
That's all we get. All right, everyone.
Do they have to watch this stream in order to
Play it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, they just trust you.
Yeah.
So you can take like 15 hours on it and.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, but it's a gentleman's agreement. You can't do such things.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
The world's full of gentlemen.
Yeah. All right. Damon, show me.
Tell them how you really feel.
Thanks for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My co-star Kelly. We got a game done in 3 hours. It's super glitchy and yeah, but still worked out. Yeah, so Damon, roll credits. Damon, roll credits.
Come on,
Good
Damon.
night, everybody.
There we go.
Whoa, host. You're missing one.
Oh, bummer.
Bro, credits are pointless.
No, I know, but it should have been keeping track of all the chatters, and then it shows the people who chatted.
Bugs.
Bugs, yeah. Sorry, everyone. Anyway, nighty night.